I'm Mega Mike the Movie Man, and today I have a mega movie plan. Today, I'm back with another mega review for you all. Today, I'm going to be reviewing the new movie, Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. I'm going to give my general thoughts on this movie, so no spoilers here. This video is safe for everyone. I'm going to give you all the good, the bad, and my recommendation on whether you should go out and see this movie or not. So stick around throughout the entire video to get that recommendation. Also, at the very end, I will be showing off my wand out of my Wizarding World collection. I will be showing off another wand I have here. So make sure you stick around for that collection show off. But without further ado, let's get started.
Past whispers to you.
Now to get into the good of the movie. So first to start with the best part of the movie, and that's going to be the Fantastic Beasts themselves. I mean, these creatures are absolutely magical here. Just their design work is so well done. It's just so very intricate. All the details they can put into all these different creatures. And all the creatures have some great emotions that come across in the movie. They all have unique personalities. So whenever they're interacting with each other, or they're interacting with wizards or a human character, I think it's just really entertaining because you get to see that this movie just can bring some heart with the creatures themselves, and that is so powerful. So I think this movie does a fantastic job of really showing off the creatures this time around, and that's definitely the best part of the movie. Any scene with any of these beasts definitely is very entertaining. Also, the cast here is stellar. I think for the most part, they all do a really good job. I think my favorite trio is right here in this movie. You got Newt Scamander, you got Kowalski, and you got Dumbledore that make an awesome team in this movie, and they bring a lot of heart and soul to the movie, and so really great characters to connect with as the audience. And to me, I think they have great interactions as well, and to me, all the supporting characters here do a good job. So we get a lot of different personalities at work in this movie, and then once we get into the visual action part of the movie, I think that's done really well too. When anytime a spell is cast, it truly is a magical experience, and to see how the visual effect work is done with all the magic, I think that's really entertaining as well. It makes for, once again, some really great action moments. So I think this movie definitely has enough action sprinkled throughout it to keep us entertained. Also, there's a solid story here. It's very intriguing, and you're wondering what's going to happen by the end of the movie. There's some twists and definitely some things that do catch your attention in the movie, but also some things that you're kind of surprised by as well. So definitely keeps you guessing in this movie, gives us a satisfying ending here, and I just thought it was really well done. And plus, to talk about the villain real quick, played by Mads Mikkelsen, you got the new Grindelwald here. I think this character is definitely an upgrade having Mads Mikkelsen. I think he does a little bit better of a job than Johnny Depp. I think he's able to add some emotions and depths of layer to this character that I think is an improvement over the last movie. So I think the villain here is great. And so definitely all the characters really sell the story here, and just how this movie is put together with all the visual work, all the creatures, and then the score and soundtrack is absolutely great in this movie. And so really it's a good complete package here. Now to get into the bad of the movie. So this movie is not perfect by any means. There's definitely some flaws in this movie, and to me the biggest sore thumb here is Ezra Miller's character. I've not liked his character at all in any of the Fantastic Beasts movie, and this does not change in the third one here. To me, I don't know why this character is in these movies. He doesn't seem extremely important. I don't think he's pivotal to the story. You're kind of just like, hey, let's get out of the way Ezra Miller's character. Let's focus more on Dumbledore and Grindelwald. That's what we're here to see. And I don't know, his character to me just is unnecessary, gets in the way, and isn't really important by the end of it. So I don't know, I feel like he's forced into the movie more than he needs to be there. So didn't really care for that character. And then also this movie does slow down at certain scenes, especially when it gets a little more dialogue heavy and you don't have creatures on screen or there isn't action going on. The movie does definitely slow down the pace. It kind of takes you out of of it for a little bit, and you're just like, okay, let's pick up the pace here, movie. Let's get some more action going. I want to see some more cool, fantastic beasts. And so there are a few scenes like that in the movie that do kind of drag it down just a bit. Also, some of the set designs in this movie I didn't really enjoy. I don't know, some of them just didn't feel magical to me. Some of them felt like they had a bland color scheme to them, and they didn't pop as much as some of the other Harry Potter movies. And so it does kind of have a boring tone to a few scenes like that in the movie. It's not the norm for the whole movie, but there are a few scenes that I'm just like kind of, not really feeling this particular scene right now. Eventually, it does pick up again, of course, but those were just some of the noticeable flaws I did see while watching this movie that just brought it down a little more for me.
What is this place?
The room we require.
Now to get into my recommendation of the movie. Now, should you be rushing out to the theater to see this movie? Well, it all depends. If you've been a fan of the Wizarding World movies and you've enjoyed the Fantastic Beasts movies so far, I think you'll actually get a kick out of this one. To me, this is my favorite out of the Fantastic Beasts movies, so I think this one is an upgrade over the last two Fantastic Beasts. And so I actually did enjoy this one quite a bit. I enjoyed it a little bit more than I actually thought I was going to. I think the action was entertaining. I think we got so many cool creature designs, so to me, it's worth it just to see the Fantastic Beast in this movie. So I think most people are going to have a decent time with this one or quite enjoy it, but it really just depends if you've been a fan of these movies so far. If you haven't enjoyed the Fantastic Beast movies, then you know what? You may not enjoy this one either. Or if you haven't been a fan of the Wizarding World movies in general, yeah, this movie definitely isn't going to win you over. If the fantasy genre isn't your genre, once again, this movie isn't going to win you over. So just depends on what kind of movies you enjoy. But if you're a Wizarding World fan, I would definitely go out to the theaters to see this one. Just to see those creatures on the big screen, I think it's totally worth it.
Correct. 3 points to Hufflepuff.
Now I'm going to be showing off a couple wands from Universal's Wizarding World I went to back in the day. I mean, if you haven't been to the Harry Potter world over there yet, you gotta go to it. It's a lot of fun. But just to show off these wands, and first this wand stand here. So you see it says the Wizarding World Harry Potter Universal Studios. So it's a nice good little stand here. I like it because it definitely holds up the wands nicely and you can display them. So definitely to go over the wands now, I will show off the one I picked out. And I went with this wand. This is actually Peter Pettigrew's wand. And so I went with this one because I like, of course, the snake symbol here. I think it just flows together nicely as a wand. And I'm a Slytherin, of course, so I wanted to get the wand that I felt looked the most like a Slytherin. So how to go with the snake wand here. Once again, Peter Pettigrew's wand. I think this one is just so cool. So it was just calling out to me. I'm like, you know what? This wand is choosing me right now. So you know the wand chooses the wizard doesn't choose the wand. So it was calling out to me, so I had to pick this one up for me. So overall, really, really cool. Like having this one. So that was my one that I picked out. Now I will show you all my fiance's wand that she picked out. And this was my fiance's wand. Now this one doesn't belong to a specific wizard character from the movies, and actually I don't know too much details about this wand, but the design is pretty cool. I actually like all kind of the little details they put within the wand, and you can kind of see the handle there. So overall, a decent wand. And so that, once again, is my fiance's wand. And so that's the two wands we do have. But let me know in the comments below, have you been to that Wizarding World at Universal Studios? And what did you think of it? And also, have you picked up a wand from there at all? And what kind did you get? Definitely let me know that in the comments below.
Can I?
Very dangerous. It's very powerful. If it got in the wrong hands, you know, mess you up.
Where did you get it?
I got it for Christmas.
So that will do it for today's mega review of Fantastic Beasts, The Secrets of Dumbledore. Make sure to let me know in the comments, have you seen this movie already and what did you think of it? Or if you haven't seen it yet, are you now planning on going to see it? And what has been your favorite Fantastic Beasts movie so far? Let's have that discussion down below. Also, if you're just discovering the channel for the first time, make sure you subscribe right now. I'm going to get you tons of these featured movie reviews, movie rankings, movie news weekly, movie hauls, unboxings, you name it. We'll talk all things movies on this channel. I don't want you to miss any of it. Plus, you don't want me to cast a spell on you now either. So subscribe right now, turn on that notification bell so you don't miss when I post a video.
If you forget to come back for Madame Zeroni, you and your family will be cursed for always and eternity.
Also, like the video, and this is Mega Mike the Movie Man, reminding you to make every day a movie day.